What is up, my crypto legends? We are going to analyze the situation right away with Bitcoin. What a huge, massive pump that we had above $20,000, even above $21,000. We're going to analyze the situation right away, guys. Hope everyone stayed safe with this massive pump. I got stopped out from my short position, of course, at break even. The same short position that we talked about on yesterday's live stream, protected, waiting to see how we were going to react. And it finally took the highs. There was no swing failure. It continued to make higher highs, and I did not re-enter a short position, of course. I'm going to explain where would I've taken another short position. Going to analyze the situation here with you guys together, okay, right away. But, you know, if this pump happened, this was a huge, massive short squeeze. A lot of people lost money with this massive pump. Of course, a lot of people made money as well, of course. I closed most of my long positions from this range at this level. You guys know this, okay? Very much expecting. I was holding some longs compounding in. This was a big resistance for me. It was enough to close all of my longs, sorry. And I was happy taking profits on this. You know this on the last couple of days, last few days. Right away, we're going to go through what we talked about yesterday, because I was in that short position yesterday, got stopped out. I got people in the Telegram saying, hey, are you still in that short? And I'm saying, no, of course I'm not. I got stopped out at break even. I'm not in the short position. I'm going to consider re-entering a short if we do get acceptance. And I will say in the Telegram group, okay, will you say, are you going to go short? And I say, yeah, but not for the moment, no, because we were claiming the highs. So yeah, basically just going to go through where I shorted yesterday. You can take a look at yesterday's live stream, okay? Basically, you know, looking at this kind of three drive pattern, you know, swing failure from this high. This is a massive, massive resistance zone that we did talk about yesterday, right? For me, it was the top of this channel. If you got the higher lows right over there, but not only that, this was just another reason why, okay, where we were just at that top of the range. For me, it was a huge resistance level, right? We were talking about the value area low, getting close to that point of control from this volume traded range, right? Remember? From yesterday, just tapping that level. This was huge resistance at the range. You want to play defensive trading because the possibility in something like this, it was possible, guys. It was, you know, for me, it was unlikely, but the possibilities are there, okay? And this is why we want to play defensive trading. I just want to go through a section on yesterday's video, an educational section, okay? Because this is what a lot of people do. You know, I've seen photos in the Telegram group. I have no idea who this is. But of course, you know, he's doing margin trading. You know, he's down 300%, you know, 360%, you know, no stop loss. You know, down some pretty big gain, you know, well, not gains, obviously, you know, in a big loss. You know, this is very poor risk management. These are people that are compounding in some short positions. This is not a good way to do trading, okay? If you only hope and compound and get into shorts, you're finally going to get wrecked. You're going to burn an account. It was pretty clear for me to explain yesterday, hey, I'm in that short position, right? From that level, it's a big resistance. I see some weakness. If I do get stopped out at break even or even a stop loss at this high, right? If you just get stopped out from this high level, then I would, you know, analyze the situation. If we do come back down, claim these highs, okay, beneath this level, get acceptance back this range, create a failed breakout, then I would reconsider a short position. But as you can see, these highs were perfectly claimed and we were going higher and higher. You can see there's no big wick. There's no acceptance back this range. So if we do claim this high, guys, you know, it's not, you know, this is not getting into shorts here again because you're actually pushing higher. You have strong 1 hourly candles to the upside. Okay. And finally, you know, this is what you get. If this happened, I can already tell you the market is designed to take money off you. If you do not have good risk management, guys, the market will take your money. I just want to go through an educational section from yesterday, guys, because I know a lot of people must have lost money with this huge move up, okay? This is why risk management is so important. It is the most important thing. It's not about technical analysis. It's about risk management and knowing how to place your your trades and your stop losses, guys. I cannot stress this enough. So let me just go quickly through that video, guys. If you want to, smash up the like button on this live stream. So far, I was expecting a rejection from this point, guys. I gotta say, I was wrong. I gotta say it, guys. I was wrong of the market getting rejected and continuing to the downside from this level. The possibilities of this happening were there, and I'm just gonna explain a section here on minute 15 on yesterday's live stream, guys, where I was pretty clear on risk management. Okay, let me just go through this in just 1 second so you can actually see, guys. A lot of people miss this, a lot of people miss this because they leave the stream or they didn't join. But let me just go quickly through that potential scenario and how you do not want to trade this resistance level. Pay attention in the next coming hours. Play defensive trading. If we're wrong and we suddenly have a massive bullish momentum, we do not want to be those kind of traders that are, I'm still bearish. I think we're going to come to the lows and this is just going to be a lower high. I'm going to add to my shorting position, add. And then you have a massive trade position with a liquidation price, and then price action suddenly does this, blasts off, and you lose 50% or you burn your account, right? This is something, of course, mentioned yesterday. And then what I see pictures of, this kind of, people in a massive loss, just compounding into their shorts, not having a stop loss, just hoping that the market will come back down, guys. This is the way how you will burn your account. I cannot stress enough. Technical analysis is great. We can use technical analysis to try and make money, of course. This is how, of course, I need to know a basis of technical analysis. But the most important thing is risk management. And, this small little section that I have from minute 15 to 16.5 or 17 minutes on yesterday's live stream, explaining on if this resistance is not going to get rejected. We cannot be those kind of traders that add to a position, because what could happen is there is a big, massive short squeeze. And this is basically what happened. This is basically what happened yesterday. That short, massive squeeze scenario happened yesterday. I marked up some levels that I want to talk about today, and some potential scenarios, okay, guys? Overall, it's the weekend. I'm not trading at the moment. I just got stopped out at break even from that short position that I shared on yesterday's live stream. People asking, hey, are you short? No, I'm just waiting to see if we do get back acceptance back down. It was Friday evening, not interested in trading the market. Then I wake up to this massive, huge pump claiming these highs. And this was on derivatives exchanges, okay? There are some other exchanges that this high hasn't been claimed, actually, as you can see here, for example, on Bitstamp. This high hasn't been claimed yet. So I want to be a little bit cautious. It's the weekend. I want to see some potential scenarios, all right, in the next couple of days, because I think this could potentially be a reversal point. If this high is broken and claimed successfully, guys, we're going to start breaking some big major structure, okay? And the possibility here and actually having some continuation to the upside is very, very possible, only if we do claim these last lower highs in between $21,000 and $22,000 range with some really big bullish momentum, okay? So anyway, hopefully a lot of you stayed safe because you have good risk management, okay? Don't obviously base your funds, your capital, because of technical analysis. This possible scenario was very much mentioned yesterday, guys, okay? What if this resistance is not going to have a rejection and we're going to have a massive short squeeze scenario claiming this high and burning your account? This is what we do not want to do, and this is very much mentioned, guys. And I know a lot of people, it is important sometimes to lose some capital, because then you learn to what you don't need to do, okay? I very much used to do this back in 2017, 2018, right? But it's just not a good way to trade, even though you could be extremely bearish. There's still a lot of people, I'm still quite bearish for the moment. I think this is a potential rejection point. I'm considering re-entering a short. I'm in no short positions here on Bybit. I'm still in those shorts, slightly in negative on Prime XBT here. On the stock market, on S&P 500, I'm going to consider, I do think that this is more of a swing trade, okay? So this is going to be open potentially for the next coming weeks, depending if we start breaking some resistance that will be mentioned in today's live stream, okay? But this is a swing trade, okay? Very low capital here, waiting for some potential, movements to the downside in the coming weeks, all right? So this is just going to be mentioned, afterwards if I do have some time on the S&P 500. But overall, what we want to be clear, guys, I cannot stress this enough, all right? We that educational, content on risk management, okay? Please, take a look at that section of the live stream, right? Where we, if we are wrong, if I am wrong, of course, if you are wrong, if this resistance is not going to get rejected, you do not want to short, you do not want to, add to your position. You want to have a, relatively tight stop loss, good risk management, no revenge trading, because I know there's a lot of people that revenge trade. And I know a lot of people must have jumped into shorts with not having good risk management. And this is why we had this, guys. A lot of people got wrecked with this massive pump. It is because, it is what it is. It's obvious, right? If you have a movement like this, it's because this is a massive liquidation grab, guys. Slightly above this highs, at least on Bybit. Some of the exchanges, we haven't claimed these highs. So just that, guys, you need to be very, very careful, all right? Sometimes, some predictions don't go right. So far, this is, I would say, the only bad prediction from this short here to get rejected from the last couple of months. November, December has been absolutely, phenomenal with the movements. This was a rejection point, and I gotta say, I was wrong with this rejection. Most importantly, I did not lose capital on this movement up. I got stopped out. It was shared on the Telegram. I got stopped out at break even, not looking for shorts yet. If we claim the highs and come back down and get acceptance, we'll consider entering a short position. What happened? We were just claiming the highs, guys. It was pretty explosive here, as you can see. Highs were claimed right there. No signs of weakness on this move up. Still continuing to the upside. No shorts taken. Obviously, I am not, I'm not a person that is going to long at a resistance zone, okay? I'm very much aware that this could be, a failed breakout as well and could come down. So this, for me, is not a long in range. Some people might have longed here. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's not a long in range, I've got to say. So anyway, I just feel I'm going to go through the comment section, see what's going on in the comment, section, and then we can analyze these new levels and analyze, some potential scenarios, right, coming into Monday, Tuesday, all right, because this is where I'm going to start trading, okay? Very rarely I'm going to trade on the weekend. I think price is just going to, go sideways, maybe claim the highs, maybe get another rejection, consolidate, maybe a small correction. We're going to talk about some potential scenarios, but as you know, I preferably like to trade in between Monday and Friday, right? Is where we have those nice movements from the market makers, and we can take advantage of those movements. Weekend, I don't think I will trade on the weekend. I'm just going to go through the comment section. I longed there. Hey, absolutely phenomenal. For me, this is not a long in level, of course. There was just too much going on here. But that possibility of a massive pump up. I'm happy with the profits that I made here, longing from 16,700, 800, and compounding into those longs. And for me, this was a, get out, take profit. We went higher. Well, yeah, I mean, if I would have held some longs, yeah, I would have made more profit, but it's not about making more profits or not. It's about, locking profits and protecting your capital, nothing else. Some people must have made more, some less. It doesn't matter. Overall, it's making profits and protecting position. Let me go quickly through the comment section, guys. Hopefully some people stayed safe. Hopefully some people, made gains. Overall, after this movement up, I stayed extremely defensive. Mentioned on yesterday's live stream, please pay attention to this, guys, because this is basically, very, very kind of educational, right? Where if we're wrong, you don't want to be that guy that starts compounding your short position and you're in a multi, tens of thousand short position. And this is how you basically burn your account, or millions, you might be a whale. So let me go through the comment section, guys. Say hello. Saturday live stream, analyze the situation. What a pump. Portfolio is looking good. The portfolio with this pump is looking good. Let's go right away through the comment section, okay? We can analyze after going through the comment section, saying hello to the community. What are their thoughts? Have people long, short, whatever? And then we can analyze this range over here and what I am planning to do here in the next coming days to look for some trading scenarios on Bitcoin. Right away, Path, hello. Path saying is, yesterday you conducted poll about BTC going about above 20K in coming days, and now it's touching 21.4. I was shorting from 18,950 and lost my capital last night. Lost your entire capital last night because of this pump. Wow. I mean, talking about this on the stream, we have an example here from Path Prohibits saying he's lost his, I lost my capital. Hey, this obviously you shorted at 18,950. Of course, there's no signals here provided. I'm just sharing my analysis, of course, and very good risk management as always. Hopefully you're not blaming, I'm not blaming Andy, but just saying he was wrong. Okay. So, yeah, I was wrong on this potential getting rejection point, but risk management was key here, guys. This is where you need to have your head well placed and your risk management and be well aware of this massive pump. How can you lose an entire account? Because my stop was at break even, but even though if my stop loss would have been right over here at above the highs, you just get stopped out and accept it. Okay, for me, this is not a long in range. Some people might have longed this level. I longed from the lows. I like to long support levels and identifying a potential new uptrend. But yeah, I mean, I'm sorry about that, man. You need to have very, very good risk management. You cannot, lose your capital. 18,950. So 18,950. Yeah, basically, well, this is a range where I basically shorted, right? So this was my plan yesterday, shared on the live stream, right? We actually, failed to break out. This is a massive resistance from that, ascending channel. And there's the point of control from June to October. Hey, you know the deal. I like to get into the 618 right there. And I'll explain another short range that happened right now. And you need to play defensive trading, of course, with these kind of shorts, right? 618, bang, this is the level that I shorted right there. Protected position, if not stop loss above the high here. You have this movement down, I was protected, and then suddenly just a few hours after the live stream, got stopped out of break even, sharing in the community, hey, stopped out of break even. Let's see how we claim the highs and see if we get another rejection and get acceptance back down for another potential shorting opportunity. So yeah, I mean, this is how you need to play the market. So how can you use your entire capital? There was basically no stop loss because you shorted at the same level that as me. How come you shorted at the same level as me and I didn't lose any capital at all? Got stopped out at break even, and you have someone in the comment section saying he lost his entire capital. This is having very poor risk management, and that is it. Hey Andy, how are you? I'm Harding. I'm doing great, guys. I'm sorry about the late live stream. I was in a golf competition this morning, and it was a lot of hours, about 6 hours in the end. So, it was very far away from my house. So this is why I'm late here. It's the weekend. On the weekend, we just want to, stay away from the charts for a little bit. So, someone said in the chat yesterday, when Andy says it will go down, then it's time to short. So I'm just raising questions on Andy's TA skills. I don't know. You're probably new to the channel. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is the thing. When I get a wrong prediction, then of course we're going to get all those people who are saying, yeah, this is bad. You're wrong. You're this and that. It's all about risk management at the end of the day. I didn't have many people saying, I did have a lot of people in this entire section of November and, December, absolutely crushing it, saying, wow, amazing, this is absolutely incredible. So yeah, one prediction wrong, okay, in the last couple of months. It happens, but this is why you want to have good risk management, guys. I just cannot stress this enough. It's the most important thing when trading. Risk management. It's not all about the technical analysis, because I will be wrong. A lot of people will be wrong. Not even the best trader in technical analysis will be right 100% of the times, okay? So it's just part of the game. Anyway, I cannot stress this enough. Well, yeah, I can see here a coder saying, haha, 800 million got wiped out. The bulls are back. Don't listen to those shorters. I mean, yeah, we've got the same thing, right? When we have a pump, bulls get excited. When we have a dump, bears get excited. Don't listen to the bulls. Don't listen to the bears. As traders, we need to be bulls and bears, every day. We need to analyze that situation, right? So yeah. Hey Andy, greetings. When does your course start and how much will it cost? This is still, it's coming out before the end of January, okay? So just please stay patient. It's going to be coming out in the next, 1 to 2 weeks for sure. So yeah, just want to say to you guys, stay patient, all right? And of course, we're going to be doing scalping. We're going to be doing all sorts. Risk management overall, guys. This is the most important thing that I want people to learn out there, okay? There's a lagging, in learning risk management, and this is what I want to provide the most, okay, guys? The most risk management, not only TA, knowing how to defend your capital. Okay, to be honest, I'm in a short since 20,750, says TH 2010. On the Bybit exchange here, there is a swing failure pattern here that has been created, right? We've claimed the highs and closed below. It's pretty impressive. There's a daily level. I want to explain these new levels, of course, because these are levels that I put today here when I arrived, right? There are some important levels that I want to take a look at. Some of them are getting, pretty nice reaction to them. But obviously these levels were not here yesterday because we were trading here. I wasn't expecting such a massive pump here to this level. Now we're here, so of course we want to analyze the situation. What are the important levels? What are the important scenarios that could happen in the next coming days? So yeah, basically, if I do have some time, I want to explain these levels right away and some potential scenarios. But short from 20,750, if you're still in that short, you're potentially in a loss. But this is a failed breakout, of course, from that last lower high that we were, that created here on the 5th of November before that drop here from the FTX, scenario. So that swing failure pattern. You could consider entering into some, short scalp scenarios, all right? I would be very, very defensive, and I would be taking profits as fast as possible, okay? If we're shorting, we are in a big, massive pump reaction here, massive momentum to the upside. Highs could be claimed again. So, where would be a trading scenario here? That's a swing failure from the high of the 5th of November, and, this is... You need to be like a machine to get into these trading scenarios. So where would be that short position, right? I can explain it right away. I can explain it right away, guys. I'm in no trade scenarios at this moment on cryptocurrency, on Bitcoin. Okay, just want to be be clear on that. Not in any trades. I will say when I'm going to get into a trade scenario, okay? But, today I was out, not doing analysis. I've just been doing some analysis for the last few hours. But basically, you swing failure from that high. There's a daily level that I want to explain right away. There's some really important levels. There's a daily level right over here. There's a weekly level here. We go to the daily, to the weekly. There's a monthly. I'm just analyzing here this scenario because this is new price action that's happened to the upside. In between yesterday and today, there's that weekly close and open. There's also a weekly close and open all the way up here. There's a monthly level just right here. So analyzing those important levels that could get respected in the next coming days. So, what trading scenario was there here? and this is how you need to be. You need to be fast. You need to be technical. This is a pretty nice movement down. You got a little bit of volume, not much, but of course, obviously you are in a massive uptrend. This was, getting at that monthly level, getting a small bounce, but basically from that swing failure pattern, failed breakout from the 5th of November, claim the highs. Where would have been a good shorting level? Well, you know the deal. I like to get into from the high to the low level here to that 618. You can see right there, 618 has been claimed at this range. Stop loss above the low. You are in profits. The 618 range is just round about $21,000. That you got a confirmed move down here. You got the weekly level as well. This weekly level, let me just go quickly to the weekly and explain this level. These are extremely technical, fast moves. Okay, you want to try and scalp, day trade, and have very good risk management. Protect position, guys, with this kind of volatility. If you're looking for any shorts, maybe longs are even better with this pump, but I would stay cautious, guys. This is still a high resistance level. This weekly close from the last week of October and first week of November, right, is that orange level that I do have here on the chart. Let's go back to that 1 hourly level, okay? 1 hourly time frame, 15-minute time frame, okay? And let's go through some technical scenarios that have happened here on the chart. Where were we? Okay, so failed breakout here from that 5th of November high, okay? 5th of November high, you claim it, you have a rejection point. You got a little bit of volume here, breaking down from this consolidation level, okay? If we do take a look at the chart, okay, right here from this range, this is a big range. You've got a nice spike here on the VPVR. We take a look at the volume profile right away. These are very technical moves. For me, this was a nice shorting level. Not gonna lie, it's a technical shorting level. We're in a massive pump. How can you short? Hey, we can short and take profits, be quick, be defensive. I would be very skeptical here in taking a long position. This long, there's a little bit of a consolidation. You got the monthly level, but I see a bigger correction coming potentially. You got the low from this massive candle on the 15-minute. Look at this massive candle, the lower part. Of course, when you have such a large candle here with massive volume, the lower part is going to be also strong support level. So you got that monthly, you got that potential bounce from that range. I wouldn't have, it would have been you could long here and take profits at the point of control. Not going to lie, it would have been a pretty good long, as you can see here. Just a nice little scalp day trade. But what are the, how could you have taken advantage of these movements, guys? Let's keep this educational and most of all, mostly technical as well, but more risk management, okay? You want to play defensive trading. You're in profits, you protect your position. You want to take some profits on your way up or on your way down if you're in a short. So right there, you got a little confirmation movement down with some, okay volume, okay? This is more volume than expected, but this is, even though this is a high volume node, as you can see here, okay? So movement down, like I said, from that high to the low. What is happening here? You can get into that 618 from the high to the low. You can get into that 618 range here where you get that consolidation. It is also with a point of control and a take profit range. This was a very fast move, but a take profit range could have been that 618. You're hitting the monthly level as well here, getting that bounce. So you're getting movements in between the weekly level and the monthly level. A good take profit range is the 618 from this low to this massive high wick, okay, or to this high over here. I mean, there's a little bit of volatility here. Getting those over leveraged shorts, over leveraged longs. Getting a little bit of short squeeze and long squeeze here for the scalpers, high leverage scalpers. So basically, that 618 range, okay, if you are shorting this level, where it's a big resistance zone, you've got a nice volume move to the downside. It's the 618 from this movement down. If you're shorting from this range at $21,000 area, I mean, this 20,500 already, or 50%, 20,600, it's a, protect position and take some profits off the table, guys, if you're looking for those scalp day trade scenarios. So yeah, just something that I wanted to point out there. There are some good advantage movements here inside of this range. So yeah, what would be a good trading scenario for me? I know on a lot of exchanges such as Bitstamp, we haven't claimed this high. This high hasn't been claimed. We've got Bitstamp and some many other exchanges that this high hasn't been claimed. So would be nice to see that level claimed, on most of the exchanges and get a heavy rejection. That would be the ideal thing, for a nice shorting scenario. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I think. It would be nice to claim that high, but overall, this is a very, very possible rejection point, guys. As I said, massive short squeeze, claiming this high, liquidity grab, and maybe we are ready for a large corrective move, in the next coming days. Let's continue through the comment section, guys. Hopefully you are liking that, educational content, talking about risk management. Could not stress this enough from yesterday's video as well. If I am wrong, if we are wrong, if you are wrong on your analysis, you want to have very good risk management. You do not want to be that guy that is compounding on that short position, and end up with some massive losses, right? End up with huge losses. I have no idea who this guy is, but this was basically shared on the Telegram group. Yeah, we do not want to be this guy, because this guy is only hoping that the market is going to reversal. There is a possibility that it won't, and we might claim $22,000 and $23,000, right? We are only looking at probabilities, and if your probabilities on your analysis is wrong, you want to have very, very defensive trading skills. Risk management, basically. Much love from Boston. Maz, how are you doing? Maz is a very, very long time supporter. Enjoys very much the live streams and always appreciates it. Thank you very much, Maz, for joining in. Hopefully you're liking this live stream as well. So yeah. Path, in my opinion, because he is wrong one time, you doubt all his TA. Silly guy. Most profitable traders are only 60% of the time right, but they use several reducing skill risk methods. Liam. I mean, there you have it. Thank you very much for, I know a lot of people are gonna back me up here because they are long-time followers. So there you have it. Because he is wrong one time, you doubt all his TA skills. Hey, yeah, you just want to take a look at most of the videos for the last few weeks, and most profitable traders are only 60% of the time right. And even though I would say I am even slightly higher than that, I would even say that I'm 70 even to 80% right on the analysis, on the movements, guys. And but when I'm wrong on that 20 or 30%, you want to there's where your risk management skills step in. And this is basically what Liam is saying here in the comment section. Yes. Hello, Andy. Waiting all day for your spot on TA, says Dutch BTC fan. My legend, says Aditya. Hi, Andy. I didn't trade last 2 days. So proud myself. Just watched the show and learned, says Jennifer. Hey, phenomenal. That very, very good, Jennifer. Hello, Crypto Legends. Greeting from Bavaria. TH 2010. How are you doing? Andy, BTC CME at 19,550. Okay, we've got a CME gap here on the BTC1 chart, right? On the BTC futures, is there a gap? BTC on the BTC futures. BTC CME gap. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, I don't see the gap here on the futures chart, but supposedly there is a supposedly is there a gap here at 19,500. Maybe take a look at the lower time frames. I don't see no gap on the futures chart for some reason. I'm not really a gap trader. How are you, Andy? Smash those like buttons, guys. Yes, maybe today's live stream is not going to get that many likes. Yesterday we were expecting a rejection point from that level, guys. Hopefully people did not get burned. Yesterday's video got 700 likes. For the moment only 163 guys. If you want to help out the channel, of course you can smash the like button. If you don't want to smash it, then it's up to you, of course. Organized pump. Whales bought 4 billion in Bitcoin to liquidate shorts. Absolutely. I mean, the amount of losses and liquidations that there was on this pump, guys, was absolutely crazy. It was crazy. This was almost a $2,000 pump. Just almost a $2,000 pump. Sorry, from yesterday. Hopefully a lot of people, if you lost money this past week, I have no comment. Even my 5 years could make money in the current market, says Persian. Hey, absolutely phenomenal. Crypto market will go wild. Elon Musk, we are just starting to pump. Is that what he tweeted? Hi Andy from Kansas City. Lost a lot in Voyager bankruptcy. I still believe in crypto. Where would you buy your crypto in America? I mean, I have no idea. I do not know the restrictions there is there. I know there's a lot of restrictions on different exchanges and derivatives exchanges as well. I know people that use VPNs. But one of my favorite exchanges for spot trading, basically to buy and hold, is Kraken. Kraken is they have proven their reserves very much for years and years. They've been trading since 2014. There's been no problem at all with anything related on Kraken. Okay, it's one of the I have a lot of trust on. I don't hold any on Kraken. I just like to buy it and sell on Kraken because the fees are very, very low. So I'm not affiliate with Kraken in any means, but it's just the one that I like to use to buy on spot. They're spot on. I wish I had that sort of money to play, says Alucard. There is no guarantee moves. Yeah, exactly. I'm praying BTC comes back down, says Ian. Yeah, it would be nice. Hopefully we are going to come lower. I was buying at this range, guys. You know the deal. If you've been following the channel, I have been, dollar cost averaging. People that that have been following the channel. Below $20,000 for me is like, wow. I'm definitely dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost averaging the entire November, December. And all that Bitcoin that I bought right here are in profit at the moment. Am I planning to sell here? No. I do have some stable coins on the sidelines. I'm making more stable coins when I'm trading. More dollars. If we do come back down for some reason, then yeah, I'll be happy to buy some more here and let these Bitcoin that I bought at this range and Ethereum, be at a loss, because I know the market will recover at some point. All the Bitcoin and Ethereum and rest of crypto that I'm accumulating, I will not sell till we break all-time high. That is the most simple and effective strategy someone could have, guys. Be that in 6 months or in 4 years, right? I'm not in a rush. I know that that there is massive gains to be made in the next, whenever that happens, right? It's projected to be in the next couple of years. It might be 5 years. We don't really know. It might be in 6 months because there's a huge white swan event, right? There's a catalyst that's going to get Bitcoin, to absolutely skyrocket it because of, a failed banking system worldwide. Who knows? Overall, the range that I am planning to take profit from any Bitcoin that I buy at, 10K, 20K, 30K, are not going to be sold till we start breaking all-time high. Dollar cost average into Bitcoin, dollar cost average out of Bitcoin as soon as we break all-time high. This is the overall easiest and most profitable strategy. You cannot go wrong with that, ever. You can never go wrong. Dollar cost average in, dollar cost average out as you break all-time high. Obviously, this is not going to happen anytime soon. Well, whenever it happens, this is my investment, strategy. Obviously, it's not got nothing to do with trading. I'm a trader and an investor at the same time. That is the investment strategy. Simple, easy, and relaxing. Thanks for the streaming on the weekend. Hey, Alucard, you're very welcome. Always good. I feel bad because a lot of people like, hey, lost money. I started to see these pictures of people in massive losses. Guys, cut those losses, cut the losses, cut it. Anyway, cannot stress that enough. The only mistake I made was closing my long too early at $18,000. Hey, you're not the only one. I closed the long positions that I had here below $17,000 were also, mostly closed, in between 18,000 and 19,000, right? It was a level it was, for me, as a level, I long support and I take profits at resistance. This was a big resistance level. Don't feel bad about it. Profits are profits. Larger or not. Yeah, guys. What can we talk about right now? I just enjoy going through the comment section. Thought there's resistance. It was where Andy had his stop loss, says TH 2010. Let's hope that picture it is in the mock trading and not real Andy. What's your thought on SLP? Let's go through SLP. Is that smooth love potion, right? That's the this is the cryptocurrency from Axie Infinity. I know this has some kind of utility on Axie Infinity game. I really do not know the future of Axie Infinity. Is there going to be a lot? What is the team doing? Is there going to be any marketing campaigns? I'm not sure about the future of Axie Infinity and this cryptocurrency. I know it has some utility on the game. It's probably good for trading, maybe too volatile. I know it is available on Bybit. But yeah, I don't really trade these low cap cryptocurrencies. Great input, Andy, says Ryan. Right. Analyze the situation, says somebody here in the comment section. Hi, Andy. Basically analyzing the situation, I would say, there are some scalping trades to be taken at these levels, of course. For me, what would be a good scalping scenario, guys, and we can go through this right now on the lower time frames right away at this moment. Do you know what would be a nice scalping scenario? Okay, there are two scenarios here. Claim this high and fail to break out again, right? You might even hit that weekly at 21.8. It would be nice to see this high claimed, maybe get that rejection from that weekly here at $20,820, and get acceptance back in here, the range, and maybe give you another shorting scenario at a 618 level. Obviously, you want to be defensive, take profits at support levels such as this weekly and point of control, right? So get into those nice little bounces, have your levels marked up, have your good risk management. You know what would be a nice shorting opportunity? Breaking this low over here, and this might be a short-term short position, okay? Scalping, day trading. We're talking about scalps and day trades, right? So if we do have this low here, right, and this monthly level, right, we got a monthly level at 20,484. We got the low of this massive big candle also being at 20,400 range. If we do, okay, we got a tap here. Look at this bounce with this high volume node right over here, this high volume candle. If the market has a massive move down here with high volume, this level is likely to get a quick rejection point. You're very likely going to come down to test the 618 or the lows. So you want to be very, very fast potentially in getting into a short position. Only if this has a massive drop down with high volume. You could claim these lows, right? And this is not, I'm not a breakout trader. You guys know this. So you could claim the lows and probably swing failure from this low. You know, that might be a good longing opportunity if it has very low volume and it's a failed breakdown from this low. Obviously, I wouldn't be interested in shorting this. I would, you know, potentially get into a long position and, you know, have very, very good risk management potentially to come back up and claim this point of control and maybe go even higher to claim the highs, guys, okay? So we want to be very, very aware. This is how I would approach the market right now. I think I'm not going to do any trading on the weekend. I want to relax, guys. I want to be a very active Monday to Friday. You know this. But, you know, if you guys are saying, what is going to happen? You know, how could I trade this market during the weekend till Monday? You know, for me, it's very, very simple. We are in this zone right now. We want to see movements outside of the zone. What kind of, you know, we've created a nice little zone right over here. So we want to see movements right now. We're getting a little bounce at the, you know, value area low range. So what I want to see, like I said, you know, is either let's see how are we going to claim this low level. You know, it's also a very strong level. We are currently above that range. You know, we could hit it and get a, you know, little bit of a volatility move to the downside. I would consider, you know, maybe getting into a long position, obviously getting into the pullback, the lowest level possible, having relatively tight stop losses. If you have good entries and stop losses, you know, the risk to reward from your stop loss to your potential profit range is, you know, a 4 or 5 to 1, guys. We talk about this many, many times. This is a, you know, how I want to approach the market. There's the other scenario, of course, you know, we want to wait. How we claim it, bang, 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 you know, it's probably going to be a failed move down. This is where you want to get interested into a long position with very good risk management, okay? Other scenario would be having, boom, a massive move down with high volume, guys. This is the moment you want to get into, you know, because this might be a low level, okay, and you might do something like this, okay? Then I know I will have people, hey, you said to short here. And, you know, we actually, you know, we did come down a bit, but then we went higher. This is when you want to pay very, very close attention. If you're shorting here, you want to take profits at the 618 or, you know, getting close to the lows. Definitely start protecting at 618, close 60%, you know, maybe 70%, hold a little bit more just in case you do claim the lows and go lower where you could take some more profits. But you need to be very, very aware also that this could be an ABC kind of correction. Now, I want to take a look here at support levels from this range, okay? I haven't done much charting, you guys, at this range. It's the weekend, you know, woke up to this massive pump. I was in a golf tournament, so I thought, hey, you know, let it be. I'll do the analysis in between today and tomorrow, get ready for some trading strategies, you know, by Monday, you know, maybe by tomorrow, Monday. We'll do another analysis tomorrow, of course, together to get ready for those potential scenarios. Anyway, I like to explain, you know, that how I would approach the next coming, you know, 1 to 2 days to see what, you know, scenarios and trading opportunities I could have. Because right now, if you ask me, hey, Andy, where's the market going, up or down? I have no idea. That would be the most, you know, clear answer that I could give you and real answer, right? But, you know, there are levels, there are movements on the market where we could take advantage. Like I said, you know, the levels claiming this low, I've explained it, the levels claiming this high, you know, this is the moment, you know, is it going to be a real breakout or is it going to be a fake out? And this is how, you know, we will see on what kind of price action. We can have very good risk management and get into some pretty nice, you know, scalping scenarios. Same scenario here. Is it going to be a real breakout? We're going to get a bounce and then another bounce. We could get into some nice shorting levels here, nice little scalps. Maybe it's a failed breakout. We could get into a long if we do get acceptance back above this level over here, right? Claim the lows. You know, it's all about being patient, waiting for those potential scenarios, get into a long, stop loss, take profit if you do come up here and claim this high and this point of control range where you could get rejection. It's all about having those plans, guys, and getting it and taking action and being very, very defensive, right? You know, the market is here to take your liquidity. It's not here to give you gains. It's here to take your money. So you want to be smarter than that, and you want to have very, very good risk management. Massive dump coming on sand. Gold, oil, ES, and Nasdaq futures is where it is at, says Ren. Big Gartley pattern on BTC daily. Big Gartley pattern on the daily chart on Bitcoin. Big Gartley pattern on the daily chart. This right over here is not a Gartley pattern. If this is what you're looking for, this would be a more of an extensive, but definitely not a Gartley. It would be another harmonic pattern if you're going to claim the highs. Gartley is at the 7-8. You know, I wouldn't say this is a Gartley pattern anyway, if that is the one that you're looking at. Matt Farrago, you are right a lot more than wrong. Keep up the good work. I am learning a lot from you, says Matt Farrago. Hey, thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, you know. If there is someone 100% times right, hey, let me know who he is, because I'll follow him. I'll follow that guy who is 100% right. What I do not know a lot of people is that share risk management skills and, you know, being very good at risk management. I don't see many people actually sharing this, you know, explaining the risk management. And, you know, if you want to be a successful trader, it's 100% about risk management. You can be the best technical analysis guy and have very bad risk management, and you will lose money. We have a bat pattern, Andy. Okay, let's potential bat pattern on this daily. I mean, this is a a large resistance zone, of course, as well. You know, what else can we look here? We got weekly, daily levels. You know, this could be only a liquidity grab above this last lower high, last major lower high, liquidity grab, and then major correction. It is very possible, guys. Not interested right now. I want to see the highs being claimed on other exchanges, because this high hasn't been claimed on other exchanges. Maybe a little bit of more, you know, maybe slightly higher and then a corrective move. I mean, that would be my you know, preferably to get into a short position with good risk management. But something interesting is, sorry about that. Let's take a look. You know, Fibonacci levels. You know, we are hitting 7-8 from this high. Exactly, the 7-8 is at 21,200. We're getting a reaction. Let's take a look at Fibonacci from this high to this low. It is exactly the 618. We are hitting the exact Fibonacci level from this high, guys. Let's go to the daily chart and let's just zoom in and get some, you know, clean the chart a little bit. But, you know, we are actually hitting, you know, some important fib levels from these high pivots at this moment, also reacting as resistance. We've got the 7-8, 21,000, above 21,200. And this one would be even better. From this high to this low over here, wow, it's actually got rejected perfectly, guys, at the 618. Look at the 618 Fibonacci from this pivot high from August to this pivot low of November. You know, it's actually hitting that level to perfection. We got rejected to the exact dollar from the 618, guys. Look at this. Wow, it cannot be. I'm just zooming in here. It's slightly above it, just $1 above the 618 from, you know, the high here of August, pivot high from August to the pivot low of November. Getting rejected. So we've got a daily, we've got 618. It's big resistance, guys. It's big resistance. I want to have very good risk management and a very good entry point, okay, if I am looking for shorts at this level. But very possible rejection, cool off level, guys. It is very possible. The shorts have been liquidated. Actually, the funding fee has changed to positive. It was at negative. So yeah, shorts were paying longs basically. Shorts were paying longs, and now it's longs paying shorts. That just changed in between yesterday and today. So I mean, all of shorts got wrecked. You know, hundreds of millions, and yeah, maybe, you know, it is time now to have a reversal point. Hell yeah, Andy is a machine. I've been trading cryptocurrency and stocks since I was 16. I'm now 29 years old. Flawless called this pump to the peak at 21.5, but without risk management, it's pointless. Hamed, very well. Hamed also was been sharing some analysis. He was one of the guys in the comment section saying, hey, you know, this is likely to have some more momentum to the upside. So kudos on you, my man. Very good, very good. Yeah, BTC respecting TA to the exact dollar. Yes, it is. I mean, it is, you know, at least, you know, some Fibonacci numbers. We got some a daily level, high claimed, liquidity grab, getting a reaction. So far, it is getting a reaction. You know, it's pretty impressive to see. I mean, look at this pivot high, guys, from the pivot high level from August to the pivot low. And I've just noticed this, guys, because I haven't done much analysis today. You know, I wasn't well aware of the levels here. Till today, of course, because we were in this zone. You know, I was very much, you know, expecting this not happening, but if it's happened, then let's analyze this situation. And it's, wow, pretty impressive how we just, you know, hit here just about $1 above the 618 from that pivot high of August to the pivot low of November. You know, pretty insane how it just tapped that level and got a rejection. These are quick shorting levels, okay? You need to be very awake and very active. You know, it's a possible short. That was a possible short because you can think, hey, we got a daily level, we got the 618 from this move down. It's just going to be a quick liquidity grab and it's going to get a quick rejection once it's claimed. You know, I know this is why it's getting rejected. You know, even bots that are based on Fibonacci numbers. You know, it's basically massive shorting level. There are bots also, whale bots. They are actually, you know, shorting this Fibonacci number 618 from that pivot high of August to November. This is why it's getting a rejection, right? This is why this is extremely technical. I set stop loss order and set limit order as it gets close to my mental stop. Goal is it's to not let it hit my stop loss and I get out on my own. Dre Day says you know, he has I really like technical stops. So you place your stop losses on the chart. I know there are some people that say, hey, if we claim this high, then I will stop, I will exit my position. But then you have these massive movements up, you know. Imagine going to sleep saying, hey, I'm no stop loss. You know, my liquidation price is all the way up here, or it's here, or it's even here and it's not hit, but you're in a massive loss. So I go to sleep and say, hey, you know, if we claim this high or whatever, if we go higher, then I'll consider exiting my position. Then I wake up and I'm in my short position here. And then I wake up to this and I'm like, wow, you know, this is why you want to have your stop losses placed, because then you're stopped out and then you're safe, basically. You're protected. You probably lost a little bit of capital, which is fine. You know, it's part of the game. How to consider your funding rate in your trading. This is, a very good question. Obviously, if you have negative funding rate, then what happens is that the shorts pay the longs, and this is basically, there is a lot of more shorters, and there's so much shorting pressure and a lot of more people shorting, and you know, whoever there's a small amount of long positions that they get paid from the short. So you can be very aware of short squeezes if that is the case. You know, if there's more people shorting and too much over leverage, and that is what's basically been happening here for the last few weeks, you're going to get this kind of pump. So you want to consider that a lot, right? Stop loss can cost you opportunities as well. Well, depending. Jamie Crow, thanks for joining. Is it pumping? What? Account liquidated last night, says MT. Account liquidated, so you lost your entire account. guys, I cannot stress this enough. You do not want to be that kind of trader, guys. We need to play this, guys, because it is extremely, extremely important. I need to play this again, guys. Lower high, I'm going to add to my shorting position. I'm still bearish. We do not want to be those kind of traders that are, if we're wrong and we suddenly have a massive, we do not want to be those kind of traders. Bullish momentum. We do not want to be those kind of traders that are, I'm still bearish. I think we're going to come to the lows and this is just going to be a lower high. I'm going to add to my shorting position, add. And then you have a massive, massive trade position with a liquidation price, and then price action suddenly does this, blasts off, and you lose 50% or you burn your account, you right? So yeah, very much mentioned, guys. This is something, this is, a clear example, because this could happen, and this has happened. And then we get people saying, hey, I lost my account, I burnt my account. Then we have this kind of people that are still holding those shorts, expecting a reversal. This is how you burn your account. I'm happy to get stopped out at break even, or in the case I was stopped out at break even. But even though it's pretty clear, talking about that shorting scenario, getting stopped out, for example, from that short, would be right over here, right? If I enter a short position here at the 618 from this rejection point, stop loss above this high, get stopped out, and then reconsider maybe another short if you do get another rejection point and acceptance back here at this trading range with a confirmed failed breakout, guys. So anyway, let me just continue here through the comment section. 1 second. You have to burn to learn. Don't blame. Well, I think no one's blaming me. I think, but yeah, you definitely have to. It's always good to burn an account if it's not too much. Obviously, okay. If it's not too much and it's not something that will hurt you personally and emotionally and get you scared from trading. Burning accounts, I was an expert in burning accounts back in 2017 and even 2018, okay? Then 2019, I was more of a break-even year, I was like, learning, profit losses, and then, start being profitable in 2020. So, right, I lost $2,000 in 2 weeks a year ago because I didn't set stop losses. Yeah, exactly. Stop losses are your friends. You don't want to have, you want to know how to place them as well. A trick I find useful is to enter your, hang on guys. Usually have this on silent. A trick to find useful is to enter your trade with low leverage, then increase or add to position on retest. Yes and no. That way, if you get the trade wrong, you lose very little. Yeah, there is some ways as well of compounding, but I'm not a huge fan of that. Now they are experts burning their accounts, as CK. Patience, patience is key. Day after 24, I think DCA isn't suitable for future trading, but I don't know, some people can do it. Dollar cost averaging for future trading. Well, you need to be a trader and I'm a trader and an investor. My investing strategy is very simple. I dollar cost average in while we move down. It could take years. And planning to dollar cost average out as we break all-time high. That's just very, very simple strategy as an investor. I think good traders are good investors. Investors doesn't mean they are good traders. that is for sure. Right. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Remember, if you do have if you haven't got a trading account, you are experienced, down below you do have insane bonuses. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. It's Saturday. Make sure to enjoy the weekend, guys. Tomorrow is going to be a Sunday preparation for Monday to analyze the situation. Where could we see those opportunities? Make sure to check out, in the middle of the live stream, I talk about some potential scenarios where you could take advantage for some scalping and day trading. But overall, yeah, not much I can say, guys. Stay safe, enjoy the weekend. And, if you are new to trading, do not trade, just enjoy the learning curve. And, if you are experienced, make sure to check out the links down below in the description. You got insane bonuses, okay? $30,000 on Bybit and $7,000 on Prime XBT using Bitcoinsensus 50 as a promotion code. It's another way to support the channel as well for me to continue to do videos. I do get a small commission on that. Only for experienced traders, okay? I cannot stress this enough. If you're not experienced, make sure to enjoy your learning curve. Thank you, guys. Make sure to subscribe. Tomorrow we'll be analyzing the situation to get prepared for those trades for, in between Monday and Friday for myself, and I'm going to share them. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.